So let's start reading, continue reading this book called Oneness, right? Page 29. The most important, I don't know this word, the primordial, no, the primordial relationship in your life is your relationship with the now. I would say primarily, huh? Or rather with whatever from the now takes. That is to say, what what is or what happened? What happened? If your relationship with the now is dysfunctional, the dysfunction will be reflected in every relationship and every situation you encounter. The ego could be defined simply in this way: a dysfunctional relationship with the present moment. It is at this moment that you can decide what kind of relationship you want to have with the present moment. I'm observing myself. I feel very agitated when I have no challenge in my life. When I have to choose what I'm going to do. Like when we were young, we were so used to just follow the schedule, yeah, and we hardly have any time with ourselves to explore what we really are interested in and what we really want to. So I observe myself. I see that I have a very strong standard still as a person, that I want to achieve a lot, and sometimes I really give myself a lot of hard time. Like anyway, and when I that's right. So when I turn on the YouTube, I start to play the role as, like, the bright, confident person. I feel good about myself. And also I feel I'm useful. I contribute, and that's okay, right? Very, very personal, that only you can observe yourself and be and honest with yourself. Nobody else can know how you really feel each present moment. So I observed myself. I found I just very hard to just stay still with just my mind. It's so crazy, keep telling me what to do, and I just keep doing things that, uh, like running by the program, that sumo yoga, and set goals like my handstand. I've been practicing handstand, but I just can't bother recently. I have like just a little funny feeling in my elbow, so I stopped the handstand practice. But I can feel that thoughts of, you should keep improving. You can't just be a teacher and tell students what to do. You have to keep working hard. You see, I observe that agitation in me, and I really like. To be honest with you, I have to stay in this present moment to live. Otherwise, I can't live. That's why I guess I've been learning this for so, like, more than 10, 15, 20 years. I listen to all these spiritual masters, and I just run away from myself all the time to listen to the. But even right here, right now, I'm still a little bit running away from myself. You see, that's okay. So when you turn on the screen and you are scrolling, that's the running away from yourself, your peace, your love, your consciousness. And that's okay too. So, are you able to make peace with yourself that this program might not change, might change, might stay? It's okay. That's not you. Okay? That's the program that you saw. It's you. That's the form you saw. This is you. Yeah. So that's ego. Yeah. You see, the ego could be divided simply in this way, a dysfunctional relationship with the present moment. So you see, ego doesn't like to stay here in peace. Ego like to run away, do things to distract. That's why, I'm going to this meditation center that actually it's all over the world in Melbourne. I plan to do it this Christmas. And it's 10 days without talking, without any interaction with anyone. Well, maybe there's people there, but you don't talk to each other. And you can't really do much yoga. You have to yoga also, moving your body so you distract yourself from your thinking mind. No pen and paper, no books. It would be a challenge, but I want to experience it. Okay, I want to really see if I can just stay with myself without any distraction. Anyway, so this is all we got here. Yeah. Is it this at this moment that you can decide what kind of relationship you want to have with the present moment? Do I want the present moment to be my friend or my enemy? The present moment is inseparable from life. So you are really deciding what kind of relationship you want to have with life. Once you have decided you want the present moment to be your friend, it is up to you to make the first move. Be friendly towards it. Welcome it no matter in what disguise it comes. And soon you will see the result. Life becomes friendly towards you. People become helpful. Circumstances cooperated. One decision changed your entire reality. But that one decision you have to make again and again and again and again until it becomes your natural to live in such a way. So every present moment you want to root it here, play your game, rooted in present. Carry this oneness with you everywhere you go. You see, this is what it means, the Eckhart means. You have to choose, you have to make decision here to be here again and again and again until you're so natural, just you live here. You're not living your dream anymore. Page 30, 30. The elimination of time from your consciousness is the elimination of ego. It is the only true spiritual practice. What we are speaking of is the elimination of psychological time, which is the egoic mind, endless preoccupation with past and future, and its unwillingness to be one with life by living in alignment with the inevitableness of the present moment. You see, we always want to move forward, achieve and see, enjoy the fruits, and we don't and go achieve the goals, but we don't want to go through that phase. I think this is the thing I keep saying. Don't underestimate how much you can achieve in 5 to 10 years, but most people overestimate they can achieve in 1 year. And so they set a goal they want to achieve, and they give you a couple months or couple, years to work on it. But they won't once they don't see the result, they pull the effort. They think it's not working, including this form. I think I do that too. And that's okay. We are learning together, yeah. So But you know what? If you really look back, thanks when we were young, that we'll be moving up grade to the next grade to expose ourselves to more challenges in life, so we will become who we are today. So if we consciously choose challenges, we will become bigger. If we unconsciously choose comfort and just scroll down the screen, you know what will happen in the end. Yeah. So how conscious you are, how conscious you could be here to really choose your path. It's up to you. Yeah. Or you give up choosing, you surrender. Life will take you. So that's also a great way to do it. I think. Okay. I think I'm going to say it this way. If you can't make peace with yourself, for example, I have to be very, very honest with myself. Do I allow my kids to eat junk food? Or I trust life, they will eat junk food until they feel uncomfortable and they will stop eating junk food. Okay. So you can act, you cannot act. Yeah. Okay. And most people will say, you need to act. You're a mother. You have to be responsible. Yeah. That's fine. If I also believe that, then I act. I set rules and say, okay, only sweets or junk food after the healthy food. Yeah. You act. You be honest with this one. Yeah. Or it's not laziness. It's the intention. You truly trust life will take you, and you just go with the flow. You trust. You give your children the choice. You say to them, you let them feel that nature consequences and trust. You see, the difference is not your acting, you act or you don't act. The difference is your intention. Okay, when I pick up the garbage, if my intention is because I love to have this nice environment, I not like to have the park nice, and I enjoy picking it up. Yeah, that's a great intention, and that's I feel good. Yeah, but if I pick it up at the same time, I was thinking, people shouldn't throw the garbage on the park in the park. My intention is what? Criticizing people who did it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying we can't criticize, but that's you see that offset that intention just offset what you done to the world. You know what I mean? So it's the thought. You create your life by your thinking mind, your thoughts. Yeah. Anyway, so bring awareness to what your thoughts and not just your behavior, not just your acting. For example, I practice a lot of pranayama breathing exercise. But I notice a lot of time I'm in my brain and I'm practicing the pranayama, I'm practicing the breathing exercise, but I'm living my brain. I'm not feeling my body. I'm not feeling the breath in and out. I'm not here. You see? So this is it. This is the training. You train your mind to be back here at this present moment. Yeah. So second paragraph, page 30. Whenever a habitual no to life turns into a yes. Oh, okay. Whenever you allow this moment to be as it is, you dissolve time as well as ego. For the ego to survive, it must take time. Past and future more important than the present moment. Okay. You see, this form in still have very strong ego, want to stay here. So my kids is my extension, my ego extension. So of course I want to. So you see, if your ego want to control, then surrender to your ego and do the work you want to control. No problem. So this is when you really had enough with your ego, had enough with your thinking mind, and you just, all right, that's it. I just let everything go. I'm not going to decide for my kids, good and bad. Who knows? You see, this is really a very challenging step for most humanity, but that's okay. Before you can achieve that step, letting go everything, you be honest with yourself, okay? Not running away from your challenges. So time is the horizon dimension of life, the surface layer of reality. Then there is the vertical dimension of depth. Depth accessible to you only through the portal of the present moment. So if you think this is you and your children are very important to you because it's your extension, right? And that's fine. That's most humanity think. That's fine. So you can decide how much you want to play as a person, how much involvement you want to be here. And if you could involve deeply in each present moment when you interact with people, but without entangle, this is also very hard. You need to have a very rooted in present moment, okay? But that's okay. If you continue bring awareness to each present moment, and you will slowly, just slowly, had enough, just slowly. I think we all so stubborn, our ego. I want to hold on to everything until we might die tomorrow. Who knows? So we still want to control, Page 31. Awareness is power that is concealed within the present moment. This is why we may also call it presence, the ultimate purpose of human existence, which is to say, your purpose is to bring this power into this world. See, when you surrender to your full effort, to be honest with you, I feel this is really yeah, First, you make peace with yourself. You're wrong with your on the roller coaster ride. You know you're doing anyway. It's like roller coaster. You always say you are secure in the seat. Just feel very scary. Page 32. Going to read two more. But you in able to flow into the second. We want to be into anything. Very purpose. Doing them here. Enjoy being reading this book. Enjoy is joy here. Whatever I want to achieve here is okay. So Some people will get it, and when you are ready, that person is love to feel that I really not helping because we are one, you know. So I'm helping. It's, at the end of the day, it's the mirror. The world is a whole big mirror. Anyway, thinking that whereas the notion is always associated now. So whereas notion before was always associated with so whatever we do, plan is a purpose. There is not the people. You have to you still be there when you, for example, you're trying to rent the ship and organize share. Figure it out. That's all fine. I'll figure it out. See your education, see your impatience, you see yourself doing all this, see yourself doing everything. Page 33 is can you see yourself doing everything? Your emotion. Your secretariat is within the profession. Your mental is deep. Your art. It is always open. Without it, I didn't finish my. You can get it. You see, interest in the make like move. The key with that education and you can have passion to make it. Coming. I get angry with my kids. Who's that? Is the purpose bring the to this record. Get angry. And I didn't. I become. Yeah. When you're doing whatever you do, you bring that work. Over when the work doesn't go through or whatever. To give that give it to you all this attention. You see, always There's always only this one step. And give it to you drop all you drop the what emotion, drop it, make peace, and continue. Okay? So first, so see, that take some practice to bring your awareness. Doesn't mean you don't know where you're going. I still find my I still know I want my healthy food. Bring it to them is different now. It just means this step is complete. And once you test once you get and quality of this one step, you to you know what? I feel very grateful that the workout. Of course, just overall we make a overall even you have no delay in it. You see, you open so through the present don't even this this delay in present. Please, so easy on what through the present. Soon as you establish try going to take you left with the list, which some people believe in God is only the poor living with to be honest with you, it's you. It's you. That's okay. We think we are really limited. So thinking is no more than a time. Come to us as a form overlooked is it water, water, water. Exactly. Our function we can focusing on four and yeah. If you just to the screen, awesome thing next to awesome thing. What the distance? There's the music in the distance. There's someone building a house. And the music on. Anyway, you see, focus can our consciousness can be focusing. Take care. No, don't turn up. Oh, she's on message. Here's your message. Reply to. Mhm. You don't like okay, so the same doing that we all dinner and me don't have any sense. You can believe what you believe and everybody can believe. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.